Hello again, Daron Hall, Pittsburg City Manager. Just wanted to take a brief moment of your time and update you on some important issues facing the city right now. Number one, I want to talk about our city finances. We received the June sales tax report, which is the sales taxes that were collected in April. April is, of course, the month that we were completely shut down. And lo and behold, we got the tax revenue, and what we found out is that we held our own. We didn't go down in the sales taxes for our community. That means a lot because we have a lot of programs in the city, from street resurfacing, economic development, and public safety that are based on the sales tax revenues. So we were looking at some pretty hefty cuts as a result of the revenues that we got. I think we're comfortable saying that right now there will be no furloughs, there will be no layoffs, and we're just really thrilled to share that news with you. That news is the result of your efforts, so thank you for spending your money locally. Another thing that's very important that comes out of that is next year's budget. I will submit next year's budget in the middle of July. Right now we're looking at no property tax increase as a result of that strong performance and the sales tax. We've only really got sales tax and property tax to fund the majority of our general fund services, so if one of them takes a hit, the likelihood that we're going to have to do something on the other side to make up for it is high. But in this case, it does not look like that's what we're facing, so just wanted to share that news with you and thank you for your support of your local economy. The next thing I want to discuss with you is the City Hall operations. We've made a lot of changes in the last 3 months, and they've gone over very well. You can now pay online, you can pay at the drop box, and if you want to get into City Hall, we're still open. You just need to come up here and call us, and somebody will greet you at the door, and then we'll offer you a mask. We'll screen you to make sure that you don't have any symptoms, and we'll log you in so we can continue the contact tracing, which is such an important part of fighting this pandemic. But we welcome you at City Hall. You can always call ahead of time and make an appointment if you want to see me or one of the other department heads. We're here to serve you. We've even taken it a step further, and we've spec'd out and are planning to order a kiosk, which will be a tremendous way to do business no matter what you want from the city. It's not just for paying your water bill, but you can pay permit fees. You'll be able to get a receipt for the bills that you do pay, and it'll be 24/7. So we're looking out for you. We are here. We still are at 231-4100 if you need anything, and our website is continuously updated and with all the information and the latest stats and figures about the budget, the 5-year forecasts, the street paving programs, and all the things that are important to you. But it's critical that we protect the public for a lot of reasons. Number one is all of our employees are part of the public. We've got a case right now where we've got a firefighter that tested positive. So we literally have to go in and now do a test for all of our firefighters. And depending on the results of that, we're going to have to do some serious managing of our shifts to make sure that we have the ability to provide fire protection 24/7 as we always do. But as you can tell, with limited manpower, that's going to be a struggle. We are doing everything we can in our power to keep it safe. The masks are a big part of that. Obviously, when asked about the masks in general, the one thing I say is if we want to keep the economy open, we probably need to consider wearing masks. If you don't want to do it for your neighbor or do it for yourself, do it for somebody that you know that's got a job that they need, because keeping that economy strong is what's going to get us through this. One more thing I think it's very important to mention is the amount of cooperation going on locally to make sure that we get this right. There's two things that are really going on. One is interpreting the health orders and make sure that we're enforcing them to the extent that we can in a way that's fair and practical to the community. The other one is there's some financial impacts. There's money coming down from the CARES Act that'll travel through the states, down to the counties, and eventually into the cities. So getting that right, and the timing is very short with when we need to actually have a plan. We get the funding, and then the funding goes back if we don't use it. So we need to make sure that we're on top of this, because anybody that needs money as a result of what they've already spent for COVID response, and obviously there's businesses that I'm sure could still use some grant funds to help them get through what were lean times in April and May. You've got the university, you've got the city, you've got the county, you've got the community health center, and numerous other people that I can't name because I'm just not going to have the whole list, that are working together on a daily basis to make sure that we have a process to get this money where it needs to go. I think we all know that we don't want the economy to shut down, and whatever your thoughts are on masks or personal hygiene, to the extent that you can practice it, that gives us a great chance that we can all keep the economy open, get the kids back to school where they belong, get the university back in full operation after the end of August, and give your families and the people that you love the confidence that they're safe, they're in a great place, and I wouldn't say the end is near, but I definitely think if any sign of what the last 3 months has been, we have a very bright future, and it's all because of you. So thank you, and 231-4100 if we can help you in any way. Have a great day.